Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching, y'all. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. I want to talk about two people today. I want to talk about Mo3 and I want to talk about Dolph. I want to talk about something very important that, deals with both of these guys, okay? Both of them. And it's something that's very, very important. On both ends, there was a woman that was playing both sides. Or women that played both sides. On both ends, y'all. Okay? On both ends, it looked as if they was unarmed. Okay? Now, I don't know if Dolph was a toy slanger, but I do know Mo3 was. Okay? Mo3 was fast with that thing. Okay, y'all? And like I told you all before, the Riddler finds out their weakness and their strengths. And one of Mo3's strengths was he was a toy slinger. And they knew one thing that they had to do, for surely sure, to take him out, was get their hands on his toy. Okay? Make sure that he could not get to that toy. And this is another reason why I say this was premeditated, because they wanted to make sure that nobody got hurt that was coming after him. Okay, y'all? They wanted to make sure that he was completely vulnerable to whomever. Okay, y'all? And I want y'all to think about Dolph the same way. Okay, y'all? Think about that day that Dolph was out that morning. Okay? He leaves the hotel, and you can pretty much say he left his toy at the hotel because he left his security at the hotel. Okay, y'all? Find their weakness. Find their strengths. Now, Mo3 had a female in his life, okay, that they were playing both sides. She got sisters. It wasn't just her, it's 3 sisters. Okay? Or 2 sisters and a cousin, however y'all want to do it. They were family. Okay? And they played both sides. They acted in Mo3's face like they liked him. But behind closed doors, and some not even behind closed doors, they were big, huge fans of Trap and Yellow. Okay? And they were playing both sides. Okay? And this is where you fail to realize something at. And I had to learn this myself. If somebody is willing to take money from you for you to pay them for information, to, whatever you're going to do with the information, set up the ops, whatever. If they're willing to take money from you, then you have to believe that they're willing to take money from someone else to set you up. Is the price right, y'all? Y'all know that game show, The Price is Right? Who has the bigger bag? Who's willing to pay more money for more information? For the bigger setup. Okay, y'all? And I do believe this is where a lot of this came into play as well. Okay? If you think about Dolph, and you think about the woman that could have played a part in this mess. Could have, okay? Think about the person that's all over social media right now, running her mouth all over the place. This is somebody that played both sides. Okay? It wasn't his girl. It wasn't, his baby mama. It wasn't his family member. It was somebody that allegedly he was doing business with. This cookie shop, okay? It was somebody that played both sides. And I don't know for the love of me why these guys ain't doing homework on people, okay? Because if you're dealing with somebody when it got to do with money, you have to do some homework on folks, okay? Before you just tie yourself into people. Now, due to the fact that Raven was a big CMG fan, okay? And her whole world is CMG this and Yo Gotti them this and this and that and that and this. When she posts on her, social media, she's posting about CMG, all kind of stuff, okay? So she is a huge CMG fan. So off the top, Dolph shouldn't have done any business with Raven. If he liked them cookies that much, he should have been, found him another cookie place that he liked just as much, but no ties to CMG now. Okay, y'all? If it wasn't about cookies, which is what everybody's saying, that, this is how Dolph made his money. He sold up businesses for to be, trap spots and all this other stuff that he can drop off this and pick up that, and they do this and people pick up that. Then that's even more reason why you should have did some homework on her. If you don't have time to do homework on people, he should have had somebody on his team that loves to do homework on people. That's a very important person on your team. If you get somebody that you can pay them to keep up with your ops, everything that they're doing and whatever, anybody that you're doing business with, and if they have any ties to anybody that's close to you, you're supposed to drop them like a bad habit, okay? Just like, and I'm going to just say it, Key Glock. Key Glock was tied into too many people. And it was time to let go of Key Glock, y'all, okay? And if that meant peeing off your baby mama because that's her cousin and anybody else, so be it. But you have to rid yourself of snakes around you. And this is how you do it. Okay? If you would have had somebody on your team, all rappers need one, y'all. Especially people out in the streets. And it ain't just rappers. People in general. You need somebody that's going to keep up with somebody that you're doing business with to see what they are up to. Keeping up with their social media, all that good stuff, okay? And see, people are always trying to think ahead now. They're always trying to think ahead and try to listen and have an ear out for this and that and that and that. Because you be trying to teach them some game, but at the same time, they'll try to use that against you as well. Okay? Because people are starting to get smart and they're trying to, block people out of their accounts. All kind of stuff so that, it's just about, their brother and sisterhood. Okay, y'all? And, lock people out. And then when they do open it, they only let you see what they want you to see. Okay? So, this is when, them ABC boys come into play. Because even if you do lock out everybody else, the ABC boys can get in there. And they can see everything that you're doing on social media. Even if you call yourself got it blocked. Especially if they have already on your radar. And this is what I be telling people about going to people's pages and call themselves, because, it's somebody else that said, another subscriber of mine, she said, I'm trying to think of her name. It's Tamara. She said she's been getting threats. She's been getting threats as well. And see, this is why I tell you that this is how they're catching people up right now, okay? Because, give me 1 second, y'all. Because I want to send her a shout out, okay? Real Talk with Tamara, okay? She even started getting threats, y'all, okay? And she deals with the police, okay? This is, her business that she's into and stuff. And she says this herself. It's okay to disagree with people. and still be respectful. Okay? It's okay to support each other, even if you all don't agree on certain things. Okay? Because some people have topics and they say things about particular people, and I'll say something totally the opposite of what they say, but we still have respect for each other. And I think this is where a lot of women on YouTube is gonna, real women, gonna stand up and, start cleaning up these YouTube streets a little bit, because it's going to be played differently. It's not going to be all of this childish game stuff that's going on, and manipulation and backstabbing, and even some of the subscribers running back and forth. This person said this person said this about you, that stuff. I think some of the stuff is going to get cleaned up because of real women on YouTube. And it's not just women, it's going to be men too. It's going to be some that's going to stand out. Okay? It's just like when I said something about, no results. And somebody came to my page. Trap House Kitchen came to my page and you said salute. Okay? Real men is going to step up and say stuff sometimes too when they see some bull crap going on. Okay? And it's just like Real Talk with Tamara. I love her demeanor. Everything we don't agree on, but we still know how to respect each other. She's a fan. I just found out from one of her videos that she like Moneybagg Yo and them music. Okay, and that's okay to like some people's music. Okay, I told you, but you don't have to like the person just to like their music. I like R. Kelly music, but I don't like him. Okay, I don't like what he represents. So that's just an example. Okay, y'all, of what's to come. And I think it's going to be some strong women that's starting to take seats on YouTube, and some guys that's woke out here in these streets and don't mind stepping and standing up to people, because it's a lot of men that's on YouTube that act like women, and they don't act like women, they act like little girls. So it's a lot of that's going on, a whole heap of it, y'all. And I'm glad that there are real women starting to step up to the plate. And sometimes me myself, I will, like I told you, I have so many people coming at me, my guards be up. And I'm just so glad that, Rose Gold just nipped it in the butt really, really quick, and we just got back on the same page and back on focus to what we are supposed to be on instead of the bull crap. Okay? So this is why I say it's important to stay focused. And I do believe that, I know that, young Dolph is gone. I know that Mo3 is gone. But you all have to get the message. Okay? Message. Y'all have to get the message, y'all. Okay? It's very important for people to, how do I put this? You know that old saying, I don't trust nobody information but my own? They be saying that. You cannot trust nobody with your toy, with your own self. Okay? Is this the message that needs to be put out there? And not even the person that you're sleeping with, not even the person that's your right hand man, not even the person that, you have to put your own life in your own hands. And you have to stay on point around people, especially when you are somebody that everybody is jealous of. It's no way that these two guys on the rise, okay, should have been taken out the way they was taken out, and so vulnerable. They were in such a vulnerable position. They didn't have anybody with them. They went out by themselves. They both paid for security, but security was nowhere to be found when they needed them. But they were getting paid for to be his security. Now, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if Dolph was a, toy slanger. Y'all can let me know. And it's another thing that I would really like to know about Dolph. I would like to know if he had a record and if he could, carry. Was he allowed to legally carry? Because he did live, in areas where people are legally able to carry. So that's important to know. Was he able to carry, or did he have a record that stopped him from that? Because if he was legally able to carry, then that means that Dolph could have been hitting back, because there is holes by the door that people are not, we don't know what happened over there. And whatever happened over there in that area right there by that door, did it come from that side door where it's out the camera range? Or, did that area pull up what really happened in that area right there? Did the camera pull that area up by the door? Because it should have. And that means a lot. He could have had something to fight back with that day. There is rumors that Moneybag Yo got hit. There's rumors that Dolph's cousin was taken out the same day. There's a lot of rumors out here about these things. Okay? There's rumors that his brother was with him. There was rumors that Mo3 security was on the expressway that day. We only know bits and pieces, like I keep telling y'all. But the main thing that we do know is that they caught them so vulnerable. Okay? And like I said, that's very important if he could legally carry. Because if he could legally carry, he didn't need no stash spot. Okay? So that could be a lie. Now, if he wasn't, legally able to carry, then maybe it's a possibility that was a stash spot. Possibility. But it's certain things that we need to know before we can even consider those things. Okay, y'all? We know Mo3 wasn't legally able to carry because he had a record. They stayed on him. Police kept picking with him all the time. Made him pay fines, all kind of stuff. Bonds for nothing. If he showed that he was on a flyer to be at a concert, even if they at the last minute took him off, why was he arrested? Why was Mo3 arrested? For going to a concert with Yellow Bees in them after they lied on him and used his name so that they can fill seats. See, this is when the real fans should have just all asked for their money back. And then they would have knew then, okay, Mo3 is the reason that everybody was here. Okay, y'all? This is when real fans need to step up to certain things. But yeah, I do believe that this is a learning experience. This is a stepping stone for people, for ballers, for for everybody that's out here in these streets and got enemies. Okay? Do not trust everybody. Okay? And I might even slip and slide a little bit with people on YouTube, and I'll, they'll do something to me, and then I'll be like, oh, they need some help. I'm gonna help them. And I might do that on YouTube, but no way, shape, or form do I do that in my life. Okay, y'all? And I have to learn too to stop being soft on people and just go hard and or go home. Okay? And when people do things to me and backstab me, just go on about my business. I have to learn that too. Just like I would in real life. Just deal with them just like you do in real life. And even just because I move on and I do not support this person no more or anything like that, just like I talk about all the stuff that's going on with Dolph and them and the word on the streets and the this and the that, when I see something, I say something, excuse me, I am going to do the same thing still, y'all, with other bloggers and anything else. If I see something, that stands out and I know that people is probably falling for this mess or this and that, I'm going to say something. I'm not just going to be quiet about it. I'm just not. So if that's the type of person that you all are looking for, some people, then this ain't the right channel for you. Because I am going to open my mouth and say something. Okay, you cannot be on YouTube and run around here talking about everybody. And then as soon as somebody say something about you, you run into YouTube to tell on everybody like a little punk. Then I have to say something about that. Because that's not how a man acts. That's not how they're supposed to act. A man's supposed to be a man. If you could come on there and talk about somebody's mama and this and that, you shouldn't be mad if somebody say, oh, he broke, he got demonetized and he's selling his stuff to make ends meet. And they telling the truth. They got proof showing that you then, posted up your cars and all of this. You cannot be mad running to YouTube. Because you're getting called out on your stuff. You can't talk about, oh, this person got a PPP loan. This person got a PPP loan. And you got one too. And now you're in the hot seat because you got to pay back this PPP loan too. Is this why you selling your stuff? You cannot talk about people and put their stuff on blast and then expect people not to say nothing about yours. And then when they do, you run around here whining and crying. You cannot backstab people, that you meet and use them to climb up the ladder. And then you backstab that person. And then, that person still help you. And then they found out you out here running all kind of plays just like other people. And you're not supposed to say nothing. You're supposed to just be quiet and be like, oh, he over there taking all their damn, excuse me, y'all, all their money. He over there taking their money. Talk about his family needs this. He's staying in a hotel. He putting this person up. Sooner or later you got to man up, okay? You have to say something. And like I told y'all, it's a lot of desperate. I call them desperate housewives because there's a lot of them. And you can tell it must be a shortage of men out here for people to be the way they are. I even had somebody come to my comment section and they said, I thought you was, saying the stuff you were saying because he don't want you. Y'all, these are I would not want to go to school these days that, the school is in right now. I would not want to be anywhere associated with people that, that think the way these girls think. You might as well take any old body off the street. Any person. Just pick somebody, just, a homeless person, whatever. And just put them in some clothes and give them a mic and let them tell you anything. Okay? For you to just let somebody just constantly run game on you. And then you, being the dumb person that you are, run to somebody else's page and say you mad because he don't want you. And he don't even look like nothing that I will want. I have always had younger guys chase me all my life. All of my life I had younger guys chase me. I had older guys chase me too, but I had a lot of younger guys chase me more than older guys. So I've always had my pick of the litter if I wanted anybody. I've had my pick. So nothing about me screams desperation. that would want somebody that rambles and talks about nothing. Say, you go to their page and you never even find out what is what because they too busy begging and sob stories every day. I just don't understand these women out here. At the time that this person was, calling themselves protecting women and kids, y'all. Protecting women and kids, but taking from their kids by, lying to the women, taking food out their kids' mouth, but you're protecting women and kids. I don't get it. If you are going to run to my page and defend somebody, at least let them be fine, y'all. At least let them be some eye candy. Okay? Something that I can just go to the page. Because it's some eye candy on YouTube. It is. I don't even listen to their voice. I just turn to the page and mute it and just watch them. Okay? Because they're fine. Okay? I do this with the people that be lifting the weights and stuff. They be popping up on my screen and stuff on, is it IG? I don't be listening to them. I always watch them work out and I be like, ooh, Lord, he fine. I can see it if y'all was getting something. But you're getting a made up lie and y'all don't even know it. And then you got the nerve to stand up for this person. Wow. It is some lonely, desperate people out here. It really is. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Want to be a part of something and they don't know what, but they just want to be a part of something and be, in the midst of something that they'll pretend for a little while and then you see the real side come out. That's why some people changes. That's why some people change. The most that you're going to see me change is when I get mad, and if you pee me off, then, I'm going to say something. You're going to hear a little cussing coming out. The most that you see me change is I get a little buzz on here. But the stuff that's going on behind the scenes with bloggers and their attachment to the cases, I've never seen anything like it. I've dealt with stuff in grammar school and stuff, but I've never it wasn't to this extreme. Now, little kids in grammar school, they did do stupid stuff. The boys will hit you because they like you or something like that. And then you find out they like you later, but they want to beat you up first. Stuff like that. But grown men that didn't have kids of their own and this and that, you're running around doing all this talking, picking with people, backstabbing people, and people are looking up to these guys. Wow. Anyway, y'all, the message that I really wanted to just, like I said, stay on was don't trust anyone with your toy but yourself. Stay alert out here in these streets. Okay? This is the main message that I want to put out here. Stay alert. Wherever you're going, stay alert. Don't think because you haven't seen people in a long time and you run into some old buddies that you can go to their house and kick it and drink and whatever it is that y'all do and think that you're going to be good. If you want to get that feeling, you do it at home or around people that you really, really trust. If you get too toe up, they going to make sure you good. but trust no one. And always remember that if somebody is playing both sides, then you could possibly be getting played. This is the new thing right now. This is the new thing. I was watching, and I'm going to do a video on it too. But I was watching one of Trap House videos, and it was talking about Masons and Eastern Stars. He was talking about that. And it was saying that women are very important now when it comes to this Masonic stuff. Okay? And people are so quick to run to my page when I say, oh, she a Mason. Oh, Miss Lowdown, she is not no Mason. She's an Eastern Star. It's the same damn thing, y'all. The men call themselves something. The women call themselves something. But they all believe in the same thing. They're all in this sisterhood, brotherhood mess. So stop. You know, people kills me with all of this trying to correct you all the time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So just, man, take heed. But he was talking about how important women are now to this Masonic stuff that's going on and all this demonic stuff that's going on. They're very important. They have always been very important. Okay? But they're very important now. They're being used for a lot of things. You know, it's just like Yellow. He running around here and he's giving these men illusions that these transgenders are women. He's paying for, allegedly, y'all, plastic surgeries. Just so that they will go along with helping set up people, allegedly, that likes transgenders. Y'all, it's a lot going on. A lot that's going on out here in this world. And it's like, either you're going to see it or you're not going to see it. You're going to open your eyes and pay attention that, you know, people that's getting these bodies build the bodies, y'all. Okay? A lot of them are being used to set up guys. Make sure that they're really beautiful. Make sure their body's on point so the guys will chase them and you get the ballers. And this is how you set up these money men through these women. And then they getting men to the point where they don't trust women. So they trust each other more. And it's another agenda being pushed. It's a lot of separation going on right now. Everybody's arguing. And the most people that's arguing is people of color on social media. They're the ones that's getting into it. I don't see myself as getting into it with people. I see myself as telling the truth on them and they get mad. Okay? Or they backstab me and they get mad. That's how I see it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about it's so many people that's into it on social media. And the most of them are people of color, y'all. I go to everybody else's videos. Go to, you know, Hispanics videos. Go to Caucasian videos. They supporting each other. They getting more views than we are talking about our own subject. Ask yourself this question. Why? Go look up any white person. Go look up any white person talking about rappers. They're getting hundreds and thousands, and I mean hundreds and thousands of views. But you have people that's from the hood, y'all, that's in the midst of it and they living it, reporting on it, and they're getting lesser. And that just goes to show you the imbalance of everything, y'all. Okay? And a lot of people, they have to get into it with each other just to get views. And I've noticed a lot of Dallas bloggers do this. They all pretend to be into it with each other just so they can get views. Okay? Now, I know Got into it with, like I told y'all, boom, boom. But I had to do something, y'all. I really had to. I stepped up to the plate for him because everybody was like, what is going on with him over there? He's running around here vacuuming the floor and this and that and that and this. And I was like, let me get him back on, back to himself. Because I know it's a blow when somebody mess with your money, okay? And as you can see, look at all the videos that was taken down, y'all. He had so many videos over there. And now he has about 10, I think, or so on that page. They made him take down everything. And to be honest with y'all, I don't think it's fair that he had to take down everything. Because some of the stuff that he had up about, water and stuff, running low on water, all kind of other stuff he was talking about like that. I think he should have been able to keep up. But they made him clear out everything. And I was like, wow. All I could do was say, wow. But do he get outrageous with stuff? Yes. Do he go overboard with stuff? Yes. You can still be the most hated person on YouTube if you want to. But you don't have to be the most grimiest backstabber, childish, just person that you could be. You don't have to be that. Okay? It's still okay to have people still like you in a way. And not just people that just laughing at you. It's still okay. I don't know, y'all. I'm just feeling like running my mouth today. But I got some other stuff I want to talk about. But I just wanted to jump into this really quick about Mo3 and Dolph. And the message that I hope people is getting. Be careful out here in these streets, y'all. Be careful who you pick as your right-hand man. I keep thinking about Puffy and Biggie when Puffy was taken out, y'all. And Biggie and Puffy act like they were so close. This is what Puffy wanted everybody to think. He's so close to Biggie and this and that and that and this. And it made you wonder, like, if you all were so close, why were y'all riding in two different cars? Why didn't you ride in a car with your boy? Because if me and my guy is at the club, I'm about to ride with you. We about to run our mouth, like, talk about our night and stuff, I don't understand why he wasn't even in the car with Biggie. Y'all, you got two bosses. And why is you parked behind him when he gets taken out? It just amazes me how people separate themselves from people that gets taken out. It amazes me. Mo3 gets taken out by himself, but his boy, his so-called partner, his manager, on the phone listening to the whole thing go down. Okay? Same way they said something about he was on the phone or he told, the comedian Roy Lee to go to a particular store, and then he gets to wherever he went to and they were waiting for him there. It seems as if the Rain Man told him where Roy Lee was going. That's what I get from that. Why they always unarmed and by themselves? Dolph unarmed and by himself. Now, even though Pamela Hill, she says his brother was over there in the corner with him. That's a lie, it seemed like, because if he was in the corner with him, why didn't he get hit? They were trying to be really careful when they was hitting that Dolph to make sure they don't hit his brother too. And that, like I said, that whole part don't make no sense, especially if this came from Black Youngster now. It seems as if this came from Black Youngster, he would have been like, air them both out, him and his brother. They took my brother out. I don't care about taking his brother out too. That's what it seems like to me, that he would have been on. So that's allegedly if he had something to do with it. So I just don't see how Dolph was the only one that got hit up. Even if it started by the door. No employees was hit. No security was hit. No demon was hit. No, none of this. Just Dolph. And then all upper hits. As tall as he was, if those guys was ran up to the window, they would have been hitting his calves, y'all. It just don't make sense. And then it was all hits that was up close and personal, y'all. Okay? In the temple. That looks as if somebody walked up to him and put their toy right to his temple. Right to the temple. Okay? Personal. Right to the temple. We gonna make sure your ass is out of here this time. Ain't no coming back from this one. I promise you. That's what it seemed like. In the neck. And think about the neck. To the temple, to the neck. Make sure he's gone. Premeditated all day long. Mo3. This is what I'm hearing. Make sure you hit all his teeth out. I want all them grills out of his mouth. Knock them all out. Okay? This is what I'm hearing. If that's the case, that's premeditated. You wanted to make sure he don't talk no more. You don't want to see them smile at pearls. Okay? Mo3 used to laugh and talk on social media and tell about the clowns that were acting like clowns at the time. And they didn't like it. I want to wipe that smile, that grin off his face. And then you got So Gail that turns around and make a song about it. We need to do a video on that. We need to do a video on a lot of criminals that's locked up for something else right now, but actually did something else. Word on the street. Okay, y'all? We need to do that. Because there's so many that's in there for crimes, and then there's other things that they're saying that they did out here on the street, and they're not charged for that. Make it make sense, y'all. Okay? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. Peace.